Hi everyone. I can't do the live because Sweetie's stolen the seat. Oh, so I don't know if she's really up for unboxing anything at the moment. Sweetie, are you gonna unbox anything for people? She couldn't be less interested. I might have to move her, which is a cardinal sin. And as you all know, if you're a cat owner, no one likes moving their cats. But, hi Richard, I think I'm going to have to, or I'll just sit in front of her. Hi everyone. Let's have a look here. Angle okay. Oh, hi Alice. Okay, angle's not great, but it will do. Right, I'm going to have to do really quick. Let me just get my old laptop fired up. Got to be a quickie because I start work at 6 and it's actually 5 now. So I don't want to spend the whole hour doing a live stream. So it is going to be, should be quick. So I might not be able to read out everybody's comment and get completely involved as I normally would. Hi Heather, simply because I just don't have a lot of time. But I really wanted to do this. Oh, thank you, Alice. My skin is much better. The first time I've been able to put lipstick on. These areas are just a bit dry, but I've got loads of moisturiser on them. My eyelids are still red, but they're better. I decided to use my hydrocortisone cream that I'm not supposed to use, but I couldn't sort it out, and it has worked. So there you go. Hi, Scott. Let me find my video so then I can actually look at the old comments. There we are. Right. Okay, so Sweetie's just tolerating me sitting perched in front of her. Let's just make sure I have got all your comments. Rich Mitch is here. He's had a slice of toast in bed. A terrible mistake. He's got crumbs in places he didn't know he had. I love toast. Toast is life. Oh, he's hungry. The Indian doesn't open till 6. I'm hungry. I've had a cereal bar so far today, but I didn't get up till 2:30 because I'm on nights, so that's not quite as bad. But I am going to get a takeaway because I've got nothing in the fridge. So yes, I'm getting a delivery. Woo! Emma's here. Hi, Emma. And okay. And Tracy, hi Tracy, always nice to see you. So I'm just going to get straight into it. So a lovely lady got in touch with me. Bloody hell. I want to say her name's Sam, but it's not. It's just completely escaped my mind. And the little notes over there, it's not Sam, it's a shortened name. And it's gone. And she got in touch with me and said, I will send you a sample of Narciso Rodriguez Ambree, and she lives in Scotland. So she very kindly sent me this. And so we have Narciso Rodriguez. It's the latest, so we've got some aircraft overhead. It's a helicopter. It's the latest one by Narciso Rodriguez, and I was interested in this one in particular because of, I think it's a frangipani note. I know it's got florals in it that I really like, so it might be gardenia as well. I can't remember. I haven't looked up the notes recently. Hi John. John Snow's in the house. Heather, I can't remember if I just said hello to you or not. I'm a little bit like woo woo woo. Rich says get the chopper. So we're going to go straight in. Oh, feel free to share your scent of the day. I might not be able to shout them out, but please share with the rest of the crowd what your scent of the day is. And I'm going to go straight on skin. So I'm out the shower fresh and clean, although on this arm, before my shower this morning when I got my post, or this afternoon, I received this 100ml La Belle, and because it's a tester, I wanted to test it. So I sprayed this arm up, and even through having, this was several hours ago, and having a shower, this arm still smells of that. So I'm going to have to go on this arm with the ombre. I'm going to go straight ahead. I haven't reminded myself of the note, so we'll do 3 sprays on the wrist there. Ooh, okay, I can smell it in the air already. And it smells good. It smells like the beachy kind of fragrances that, you know, the white florals that you get in a beachy fragrance. Hi, Eve Spider Smells, popping in to say hi, looking very lovely, Claire. Thank you very much, that's very kind of you. So we're smelling ombre. I believe there is frangipani, there might be gardenia, I can't remember. It definitely smells like a really nice white floral bouquet. It is reminding me of something. I'm not sure if it's Creed Amber. Creed did a fragrance called, in the higher end line, I think it was called Amber or Amber something, but actually it was really white floral. It was very pretty, but it wasn't quite what I expected. It certainly wasn't worth the price tag in my opinion, but this is reminding me of that. It's got that sharpness about the white florals that you can get sometimes, but it's also got some mellow aspects to it. If I was guessing, I would be saying jasmine, frangipani, tiara flower. It's really pretty, but actually there's something more going on in here than just white flowers. It's not as powdery or musky at the moment as Narciso Rodriguez. I can't say that word. It's not as musky, powdery yet as I am used to when sniffing a Narciso fragrance. This has got a sweet, not Play-Doh, but ballpark, sweet, creamy, not almond. It's definitely edible. I'm not quite sure what I'm smelling at the moment. It's creamy, it's sweet, it's not quite almond, it's not quite Play-Doh, but we're in that ballpark. It's really nice. I'd say based on first notes, first impressions, this is my favourite Narciso Rodriguez that I've ever tried. I think the whole range is lovely, but they tend to be, the florals can be a bit much, so they tend to go for the really heady sort of like your jasmines and gardenias and stuff, but they can all be, I think there might be tuberose in some of them, but they're all that kind of like a massive punch in the face with a bunch of flowers, kind of overtly floral, but then with that lovely musk. And I love the muskiness that is in all of the Narciso Rodriguez. I think it's nutty. Do you know what? That's what I'm smelling. It's nutty. I can't remember, is there any nuts in the notes? But it smells like pistachio, I think, but mushed up and moist, so they're really oily, slightly sweetened, but it's not exactly like pistachio ice cream. It's more nutty than gourmand sweet, if that makes sense. I think if you like Girl of Now by Elie Saab, you'll probably like this. I think Girl of Now is just a bit too sweet, although I haven't given it a fair run. I haven't had a sample, so I've only ever smelt it in the shop, but I've smelt it a lot because it's got all the notes that I love, so I kind of try it a lot to convince myself, but it's always just too sweet for me. This is a creamy beachy version. It smells beachy, it smells like warm sand, warm skin, warm sand. It's beautiful. I'm really impressed. Let me say hi to everyone. Nick, Talk and Review is here. Hello. And Alice says love Play-Doh, and Rich says gets Play-Doh from Badly Done Lavender Notes. Oh, that's interesting. Hillary's here. Hello Claire, you're looking stunning. Oh, thank you Hillary. And Heather says pistachio ice cream's my fave. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Oh, what a lovely group you lot are. You're so nice. Right. Oh, Heather's wearing Kai's Gâteau de Carnival. I haven't tried that. It sounds wonderful. Okay, and Happiness, Francis is here. Happiness Sparkles, that's Francis. She's lovely. She's got a channel, go check her out. She does a little bit of variety of stuff. She's really lovely, so do go check out Happiness Sparkles. Get to know her. And I think I'm kind of up to date on your comments, so let's carry on. Yes, I can smell a bit of vanilla now. It's very creamy. I really like it so far. It's not groundbreaking. I've smelt things like this before, but it's my ballpark of a really nice beachy kind of scent. I totally feel like I can wear this on holiday or just wear it to conjure up that tropical holiday feeling. So I'm going to put that to one side for a moment. I'm going to grab my mystery unboxing. So if you want to guess what I've got, I'm going to give you a few minutes. So actually, guess what I'm going to unbox right now. All I'm going to tell you is it's niche. I might have mentioned it previously in a live that I had ordered it, so you might know. It's niche. It has quite a strong violet note in it, and I'd say it's more indie than niche. It's not like a big mainstream niche. It's quite small, and it's French. So there you go. Have a guess if you want, and I'm just going to show off again. And this arrived today. So I was worried this 50ml La Belle was running out, and then I kind of got scared, so I stopped spraying it as much because it was running out, which is silly. And then on a Facebook group, someone was selling a 100ml tester for around about half retail price. And there you go, there's the tester. The only thing that's missing is it hasn't got the that thing that stops it spraying. But apart from that, it came in a brown box, usual tester kind of thing, and it smells perfect. I'm very happy. And yeah, I got that for £45 delivered. So I'm super, super happy. And now I feel safe to use that one up. And I'm kind of excited to use that up because I want to pass the bottle on to a friend that collects bottles. And I think, I don't know if she's got that yet, but I'm sure she'll appreciate that. So that is La Belle. Has anyone had any guesses about what I'm about to unbox? Ali says, I'm still on the hunt for Narciso Rodriguez in the dark purple shiny bottle. The dark one, oh, I can't remember. Is it just for her? You've got, and then there's a pink one, there's the Poudre. There's quite a few, aren't there? Happiness Sparkles. Francie says, Claire, I wanted to ask something. I just ordered insolence and realised yours is my insolence. What's the difference? I was wondering about that. You said you'd ordered insolence, and I thought, I know it's because obviously I always go on about my insolence. They are really quite different. So insolence is a violet bomb, a very kind of sharp, almost aldehydic, sparkly violet. And my insolence is really quite different. It's almond blossom, raspberry, it's musky, it's clean, it's kind of like wearing a really lovely lotion. It's a bit more than that. It's more to it than that. It's not just a lotion style fragrance, but it has that clean musky feel. Whereas my insolence, if you like violet, you're probably going to love my insolence. It's very vibrant, very sparkling, but the two are, I don't feel like my insolence even belongs in the insolence line. All the other insolence flankers are violet heavy. I don't get any violet from my insolence. It's more of a musky, almond, creamy, vanilla fragrance. But I hope you, I'm sorry if, but you'd already ordered it when you sent me that message. So I didn't know if maybe, yeah, I wasn't sure whether you were talking about it because of me liking my insolence, or you know what I'm saying. But I hope that you love it anyway. And you got it in the nice, the bottle, the old-fashioned bottle, not the new bottle. So you've got, I don't know if there's formulation changes, but it's nice to have the original bottle. And we've got Think Pink. Hi, Think Pink. Lucas Poe is here. Okay, right. So No one is guessing. I think Luke is saying I might be unboxing a body. I think if I'm reading that correctly. No one's guessing what I'm unboxing here, by the looks of it. So I'm just going to give it to you because I need to get on with this. You ready? Dun dun dun. Drum roll please. This is, the brand is called Les Cocettes de Paris. And the fragrance is called La Belle Otero. So this is actually based on a prostitute, or as they called them in the olden days, a courtesan. So the courtesans were the ladies that would shag around with very high society and kings and princes and dukes, and would receive lavish gifts, even houses, mansions, apartments, jewelry. And this lady was a particularly famous courtesan called La Belle Otero. She had a different name as well, but that's what her that's the name that she's well known by. And this fragrance is inspired by her and her life. And I had a sample of it from Jovoy. I got samples from Jovoy. This is one of the samples that I ordered, and I really loved it. Let's unsheath it. I really loved it. And I love violet anyway. And when I looked it up, the price of the bottle actually, full retail, isn't too bad. It's £98. And it's 100 mils eau de parfum. Ooh, there's the lid. It's 100 mils eau de parfum. I think that's really reasonable. So it was on my buy list, and then I thought I will just check and see if I can find it cheaper, because I am a cheapskate. Fact. Let's put that lid back on. It's a nice, tall, skinny bottle. That's really lovely. I love that. This is a sticker on the front. But it's got like raised, embossed writing on it. Just says La Belle Otero, Eau de Parfum, Les Cocettes de Paris. I like this style, this writing. It's very retro, kind of fun. I don't know, it reminds me of, I don't know, what does it remind me of? Old movies and old cartoons and stuff, I don't know. So, Les Cocettes de Paris, La Belle Otero. This is going to be my scent of the night. Scent of the night shift. So let's spray this slag on. Sorry, that's rude, isn't it? Let's spray this courtesan fragrance. Loads. Okay. Oh, yes. So good, so good, so good. Spray it up here. Body spray. Body spray it. In the hair. Right, I just need to learn how to breathe again. Woo! Lucas Poe, my guess of a body wasn't far off. Actually, yeah, it is a woman. It's a French lady. Actually, I don't think she was French. I think she was born in, I did do a bit of research, although I don't retain information brilliantly. I think she was born in Spain to a poor family, but she was beautiful and a dancer. She was a great dancer, and she kind of got to travel around and stuff. So, yes. And Hilary says, ooh, I love a good prostitute frag. Do you know what? That's a really good theme. I was thinking I would do a video on prostitute fragrances because there's so many that are inspired. So this brand is the sister company of, and I've forgotten it now, it'll come back to me later, Les Jardins Écrivains, I think. But these particular ones, the Les Cocettes de Paris, are all about courtesans, prostitutes. But there's also things like Putain de Palace from État Libre d'Orange, which is inspired by whores. Putain, I think, literally means whore. It's hotel whore, I think it translates as Putain de Palace. And there's a few others. So I thought a video on whore fragrances would be fun. What do you all think? Maybe we can make it a tag video and we can all do one. And maybe we can even do different hauls, like this fragrance for this type of haul, like a high-end haul. You're here in Chatham, or I'm in Rochester, which is slightly better than Chatham. In Chatham, we've got New Road. It's infamous for really scaggy hauls, hanging around on street corners, etc. So do you want to hear about how this smells? To me, it smells primarily of violets and mints. And when I say mints, I'm talking about mint polos. Do you get polos everywhere in the world? You know, the ones with the hole in the middle. It smells like grounded down polos combined with some Parma violet sweets. That's probably why I love it so much. It's ethereal, it's magical. To me, I'm going to do, actually I'm going to do a collab hopefully with Hilary about magical fragrances, and this is totally going to be in there because it has this magical, mysterious feeling. It's not particularly rich, it's light and airy. It doesn't feel like it's got any heavy like vanilla or tonka or anything. It's very much like light, slightly woodsy, very aromatic, maybe a touch herbal. I love it. It's so fun. It's so nice. I'm so happy to have it. So let's have a, still got itchy bits on my face. Sorry about that. Right, let's have a quick look at your comments and then I'll probably get moving. Sue is here. Hi Sue. Sue K says me likey. Luke says, I always say if you're going to make a sticker, emboss the hell out of it. Francis says pile it on. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I got through that sample really quick because it's not a heavy fragrance, and I think that the longevity is not going to be amazing from the testing that I did. It's not bad, but it is not, it's more like an eau de toilette rather than an eau de parfum. So it's one of those I might have to respray in 4 or 5 hours. I'm not sure yet because I only had the little sample, but yeah, it's totally one that you would definitely pile on, in my opinion. Now, Eve says that theme would be amazing. I'd watch it. Yeah, okay, we'll definitely do prostitute fragrances. Maybe I'll do, okay, Hilary, if you're still here, when we do our collab, you can choose whether you want to do magical mystery fragrances or whore fragrances. I'll leave that choice up to you. Yes, so Francis says we get polos. Yeah, so polo mints. I get polo mint from it. I don't think it's listed, but that's what I get. Hilary says, I don't know what you mean by mints or polos. Mints as in M-I-N-T, minty, like bubblegum and toothpaste. And polo mints are round, white, mint flavoured sweets you get in a packet, like a tube, kind of like a tube. Oh, hang on, which Sue is that? Is that my friend Sue? Is that Sue, Lush Sue? Because I don't know if I know what you look like on oh hi, I didn't know that was you. Sorry Sue. Mwah, love you lots. Did you like my video that I sent you, sweetie? I don't think they're like buttermints. They're white and powdery. They're like white and powdery and not that sweet. They're just minty, sugary, but no cream, no vanilla. Oh, hi Nigel. Nigel's doing a live on Friday night at 10 p.m. So I hope that you can all be there for that, because I'm going to try to. I don't know what my plans are yet, but I'll definitely be popping in to watch Nigel's live. He's only just started doing them, so 2 cents worth. If you're not subscribed, better go and get subscribed. This is lovely, Sue. I'll definitely be sending you some of this because I think you'll like it. And how much? So we've got Scott here saying hi to Nigel. And Elise, how much was Belle Otero? Yeah, I got it for it. it was on eBay. So I did see Jane's on eBay, but I also did a search and I found one person had 2 bottles and it was £60 or £59 or best offer. So I did a cheeky £50 and they accepted it straight away. But it might be worth, if you're interested, it might be worth getting in touch with Jane to see if she would do you a deal off of eBay. That probably means nothing to anyone else. Rush is here. Hi Claire, sorry I'm late. Don't worry Rush, you're fine. Right, I think I'm probably gonna, what's the time now? Oh, we've got a bit of time, haven't we? Okay, I won't rush off. So let me come back then to the Narciso Ambree. Although whether I can smell anything now because of all of that I've just sprayed. Should open a window or something. Can you hear the rain? What a lovely day. But do you know what? It's probably why my skin's clearing up, because we had a lot of cold and slightly rainy days recently. So I guess that means the pollen count is lower. I'm still new to all of this. But I did sit in the sun. We had a bit of sun a couple of days ago, and then my skin all around here has gone a bit pink. It's a bit weird. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, much better. Oh, Robert's here. Hi, Robert. He says, good evening, everybody. Right, so Narciso Rodriguez Ambree has actually changed a little bit. The florals have calmed right down. It's now feeling a bit more gourmand, but not in a really, it's not gone sweeter. It still feels nutty. It's still giving me like warm sand, warm skin. Warm sand, warm skin covered in pistachio butter, with just a hint of those florals and something a little bit mineral. Whether there's a touch of ISOE Super, I'm not saying it smells exactly like ISOE Super, but what ISOE Super does is can bring a little bit of a mineral aspect. I feel like there's some of that. And something else like warm, almost caramel, but caramel would be too sweet. But think of the colour and texture of caramel, soft and warm, and then reduce the sweetness right down so it's almost non-existent. It's really nice. I actually think I might end up buying a bottle of this. And that will be my first Narciso Rodriguez bottle. It's lovely. I've kind of overwhelmed myself with the other fragrance, so I don't feel like I'm giving it a full. It needs its own space. But it's very sexy. I like it a lot. If it's got 4 or 5 hours longevity, I'll be happy with that. And it's starting to go more Narciso Rodriguez musk, a little bit more, but it's still not full on musk. It's just got a hint of that musk. Really like it. It's warm, it's inviting. I like that it's changed from kind of strong florals to now a very warm, cozy, nutty, warm skin, warm sand. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. P.S. Melly Cleo by the same brand is nice. It's like a rosier version of Delina. I will have to check that out. Well, after smelling this one, I feel like I need to try the others, and then they could also, because they're all prostitutes, so they could then also feature it in my prostitute video. Francis, yes, welcome the rain when the pollen is high. Joss says, hi there, excited to hear about Ambree. I have just pretty much done Ambree now, Joss. In a nutshell, I'm going to do a little respray on the back of this hand actually, and so we get the opening notes. I'm just going to give you it impressions in a nutshell, and then I will clear off because I need to get myself, I don't really do much, but I've got work at 6 o'clock, so I like to have a little bit of time before I'm working here. So literally my journey to work from here will take me 5 strides. I'm 5 strides away from my desk. Yeah, so just the ombre, I think you'll really like it. Opening is sweet, heady, exotic white florals. It smells beachy. But you can tell there's more going on straight away. So I said about this pistachio, it's like a load of crushed pistachios that are really oily, not too sweet, just a touch of extra sugar. I feel like I can smell that straight away. And some kind of mineral aspect. It makes me think of warm sand, but the florals are much stronger in the opening. Creamy white florals. It totally feels like tropical vacation vibes, but not too sharp. Still, there is sharpness, but it's not too sharp like they can be sometimes. And then in the sort of, well, however long I've been going on for, this is about 15 minutes in or so, I think. The heady white florals calm down, they really, really mellow out, and then you just get more of the mineral, like this warm sand, warm skin. Still got that pistachio, really creamy, but then there's this texture. So it's not just pure creamy, there's this texture that is a bit like ambroxan, but I don't think it's, if it is ambroxan, it's very minimal. But it's bringing that texture that you can get from ambroxan, that addictive quality. Robert says, nice to see a few different names in here today. Yeah, it's lovely to see a few different people. And Katrin is here. Hi, Katrin. Hilary says, had to grab my lunch. Did I miss anything? Only that I propositioned you, Hilary, for our, when we finally do this, and it's my fault because I cancelled on you a couple of times. When we finally do this live collaboration, you can choose whether we do magical mystery fragrances or whore fragrances. I'm going to leave that decision up to you. Robert says, I'm well late today if you're working at 6, or is this a quickie? This is absolutely a quickie because I need to take 5 strides to get to work. So I don't know what the time is, but yeah, I might call it quits now. But yeah, so overall then, the Narciso Rodriguez is getting, at the moment, based on first impressions, is getting a double thumbs up. And absolutely so happy and excited to welcome this little beauty into my collection. I really recommend trying that if you are into violet perfumes. I guess if you like Insolence by Guerlain, it's not very weighty, so it's not like, you know, all the lipstick makeup perfumes. They generally have fruity, sort of raspberry. They might go a bit syrupy, like French Kiss from Guerlain does. There's the Prada Candy Gloss that's quite sweet and dries down to sort of a vanilla-y, powdery scent. This doesn't have that because it doesn't seem to have the weightiness of anything really vanillic or heavy. It's very light and airy. It's got a presence, but it's minty and violety, so it's not really, I wouldn't call it gourmand, although you could say it is because it smells like polo mints and Parma Violet sweets, but it's not got any heaviness that I've really detected. So that's that. And I think I'm going to say goodbye to you all. Sweetie has got her feet up against my back. I might have to try and show you somehow. But thank you so much for coming along. Thank you for enjoying this quickie with me. I will be doing a live. I'll try not to clash with anyone else, but I'm off from tomorrow night all weekend then. So I'll try and fit another live in at some point, but I'll probably see you all in other people's lives. And in particular, you've got Nigel on Friday night. Fragdicted do a Sunday afternoon live with a mystery guest. So I'll certainly see you all in those other lives and hopefully in one of my own. So thank you so much, and I'll just end on some sweetie porn. Here she is. So she's using me to sort of rest her paws against. Bye everyone.